So I want to start with something real, something really real. Happened to me the other day. I was driving down the street. I looked to my right, and I saw a chicken on the side of the street. And I kept driving, and I thought to myself, oh my God, he was probably trying to cross the road. And then I got really down on myself because I was like, I didn't ask him why. Ruined my day. So for a long time, I used to work as a call center recruiter, which means I would answer phone calls and help schedule people to interviews. And I eventually became the supervisor in this call center. And we used to interview for amazing companies, like a very famous convenience store called 7-Eleven. Now, if you've ever been to a 7-Eleven, and I'm guessing most of you have, you know that the people who work behind the counter are not always the brightest crayons in the box. So this one guy, he missed his interview completely, called up, tried to get another one, but 7-Eleven won't give you another one because they have standards. And so he asked to speak with the supervisor, which I was at the time. I come over to the phone, I say, hello, sir, I'm the supervisor. My name is Dan. How can I help you? He goes, you the supervisor? I said, yes, how can I help you? He's like, well, they saying I did not come to my interview, and that's not true. You see, what had happened was... And the thing about what had happened was, is whenever anybody says what had happened was, the next thing they tell you is a lie. I don't care who it is, it's your mother, it's your grandmother, they're telling you a story, suddenly they're like, what had happened was, Grandma, you just lied to me. So he continues with this story. He says, you see, what had happened was I came to my interview, but the manager, she had stepped out to buy a pack of cigarettes. And I said, sir, we sell cigarettes at 7-Eleven. And he got really quiet, and he was like, you right. I guess I didn't think that one through. And he hung up the phone. I was pretty sure I was done with this guy, but 10 minutes later, I got another phone call from him. I pick up the phone and I say, hello, sir, I'm the supervisor. My name is Dan. How can I help you? He goes, you the supervisor? I said, yes, I am. How can I help you? He's like, well, they saying I did not come to my interview, and it's true. I did not come to my interview. But you see, what had happened was... I was on my way to the interview when I got a phone call and my kids was kidnapped. Now I can't come to an interview when my kids is kidnapped. I gotta find them kids. So I said, sir, this is the same supervisor you just spoke with 10 minutes ago. You told me the story about the cigarettes, which we both decided together was untrue. And he got real quiet again, and he's like, you right. Guess I didn't think that one through neither. So I'm pretty sure I'm done with this guy for the day, but I look at the phone, and there he is again. He calls again. I pick up the phone. I say, hello, sir. My name is Dan. I'm the supervisor. How can I help you? He's like, you the supervisor? I said, yes, I am. How can I help you? He's like, the same supervisor I just spoke with? Yes, sir. How can I help you? Well, good news. The kids is back. So I can make my interview now. He didn't get a job. So I recently just lost 40 pounds. Oh, you know what? Sorry, guys. Found it right here. Whoops. I think you couldn't misplace that. No, but on a serious note, I did try to join the gym the other day. And if you've ever joined a gym, those people are really pushy when they're selling you this stuff. The guy's like, all right, you're all set up. He goes, you got your 6 buddy passes. That means you can bring 6 different buddies on 6 different days, or 5 buddies one day, another buddy another day, 2 buddies once, 3 buddies the next day, another buddy 2 weeks down the line. The possibilities are absolutely endless. And I was like, actually, there's only 36 combinations. Math nerd! And he continued. He tried to push protein powder on me, like I needed. He's like, all right. He's like, you're all signed up. Now you need this. He's like, it's protein powder. You take 1 scoop of this. You put it in your milk, your juice, your smoothie in the morning. It's like eating 5 steaks. That's 8 chickens. And I was really confused because as a big dude, I had no idea that there was a steak to chicken ratio. He continued on. He's like, I'm telling you, man, you put it in your coffee, your cereal, your juice, and you're ready to go one scoop of this. It's like eating 10 steaks. That's 15 chickens. And now I'm really confused because his math is off. And I'm looking all over the protein powder to see the conversion chart of steaks to chickens. And there was nothing. So I didn't join that gym. Oh well. I'll get exercise driving. So I just turned 30 a couple of months ago. All right, yes! Everybody loves numbers. And I'm starting to feel old, though. I used to love to go out to bars and talk to women. You might look at me and think, like, hey, that guy's probably not that good at talking to women. But you know what? Jokes get you everywhere. I'm amazing at talking to women. It's getting them to come back to my house that's hard. But jokes get you everywhere. Jokes get you everywhere. And actually, the other day, the favorite of mine didn't work out so well. Went right over her head. The girl asks me what I do for a living. I said, well, I am a ninja. However, my friend here is in sales at AT&T and just got a promotion. Now, this is funny for two reasons. One, clearly I could never be a ninja. And two, my friend was Japanese. But it went right over her head. She's like, you're a ninja? Where? I was like, well, it's kind of freelance. So I talked to this girl for a while. She's asking me, she's like, so how did you get into ninjaing? I'm like, well, actually, I started in Kung Fu, but you see, what happened was... All right, thanks a lot. I'm Dan Greenberg.